Hey guys, it's your girl Chyna. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about all this tea around the Sony A7S III. So if you guys want to know more about this camera, stay tuned and keep watching.
Black leather glove, no see-through. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite shit. Nike crossbody, got a piece in. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street shit. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide, left foot up.
Hey guys, so we're back with another one. Today we're gonna talk about the big cheese, the Sony A7S III. So first things first, you guys already know this is Sony's mirrorless camera. They're saying this is to be the next generation of video. This camera has been talked about for a few months now, so Sony, we're really psyched and super excited that you finally released this camera. So today I'm gonna break down really quickly for my newbies the lines that Sony has and what they entail. So the S line is catered for video. So anything with the S line, normally content creators, if you're into videography, anything of that sort, you're gonna go with the S line. The Sony A7 III or the A7RIII, that is more pro line, all in one. If you're interested in videography, photography, that kind of realm, all in one. The R line is for resolution, so that's for that. So basically we're going to talk about obviously the S line today because we're talking about the A7S III, and that camera specifically, they finally came out with a flip screen, which was something that we've been waiting for from Sony for like years, decades. Like I mean, honestly, for me personally, I've been waiting for this for my whole life. Like, it's real. It's so real.
1,000 years later, 6.5 hours later, a few inches later, day 2, day 3, day 4, a few moments later.
But yes, I'm super excited that they finally applied that to this camera, which is perfect for vlogging. It allows us vloggers to see what we are, you know, creating as we're on the go. So another fun feature that they've increased in this camera is the color science. It allows when shooting an S-Log, it just makes things a lot easier for you guys. So that's just another thing. Also, they match the S-Log to being more so geared towards the professional cameras. So now that just brings our quality of video to a whole nother extreme. Like, you can shoot in 1080p and still get high professional video content because the S line is specifically catered to video and that kind of stuff. That's why I would pick the S line camera. So another thing is it comes with the 4 card slots, UH2 card slots. That's the one that we currently already are familiar with. If you own a Sony or you've looked into Sony cameras, you guys already know about that one. But the new one that the S-Log has is the CF Express Type 8, which is commonly in the Canon R5. So if you're interested in taking your gear up a notch, that's definitely something to look into. Another thing is the camera has full-size HDMI ports, a mic jack, a headphone jack, and also a USB micro. So those are the ports that the camera has. 4K full pixel video off the rip, and honestly, the file formats that Sony has provided are obviously all the XAVC 4K. They have the S4K, the HD, the S. The formatting options are out of this world. However, just a little advice: if you do not have the computer or like equipment to edit these high performance files, it's gonna make it a lot harder for you. So I recommend just shooting in 1080p if you don't have obviously the equipment, because a lot of the times when, you know, even beginners get this camera or get high performance cameras, when you shoot in that high performance range but you don't have the equipment to match it, it's not gonna, like, the device or computer, like whatever you're using to edit, will crash if it cannot handle obviously all of that. So just keep that in mind when shooting. But like I mentioned before, honestly, this camera is something to be reckoned with. I'm gonna show snips and clips of you know, other individuals that have gotten the chance to test this camera out. So I'm going to show you really quickly a few different video clips of what this camera can actually push out, so you guys can see for yourself what's happening. So let's get into it. I hope you guys enjoyed the example of what the Sony A7S III has to offer. This camera also, I just have to tell you, this camera retails for $34.98. So I'm going to put down below the link where you can pre-order it. I recommend that if you guys really want this camera and you like what you've seen and heard thus far, you should hop on the opportunity, because this camera is going to be hard to come by, especially with everything going on right now with retailers and just not the accessibility of getting just supplies in general. So definitely, if you are interested in this camera, I would hop on it right away, because I'm telling you, it's gonna sell like hotcakes. And honestly, I know it's a pricier camera, but this, like I said, is definitely more so if you're gearing into the professional realm. If you are a content creator and you're trying to actually produce better and professional content, I would invest and buy this camera. So I currently, if you guys want to know, I'm currently shooting right now on the Sony A7RIII, so that's what I'm filming on. But as you guys can see the comparison of the A7S III, you guys will be able to see kind of a slight difference, not too much if you have the R line. So that's the only thing. If you currently have the R line, like I said, I personally like having one camera that can just do it all. But if you are somebody that, you know, wants to have a separate concept, like one camera for photography, one camera for videography, the S line is the perfect camera for you. So definitely go and check that out. And let me know if you guys end up getting the camera, if you end up, you know, making your own videos and stuff like that. Comment that down below so other people can see what you guys have created thus far. And thank you so much for constantly supporting me, and don't forget to hit that like button if you guys want to see more videos like this. And thank you again. CC out. Bye.